Hi everyone, this is the Lady Strange. Welcome to my altar room, and I am going to be sharing a video today in my more vloggy series that has to do with, because I do these videos now more so to hold myself accountable, to track my progress, and with my integration of being a better version of myself as a woman in this human life, in this often difficult and challenging and adversarial life experience, but also as a witch, a practitioner on the left-hand path, and also as a spiritual being, and just being human, and trying to be a better version of myself, and to know thyself, and with that to know thy power, and to be again a better version of myself. To know my truth, to speak my truth, and embody it in what works for me, and therefore for those and that what matters in my life. First and foremost, we should be aware of ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, and our opportunities to grow, whether we are or not a magician, a witch, or spiritual, or lack thereof. It doesn't really fucking matter. So this one is going to be in a series called the Serpent Ikons. Now, I found this around right before my birthday, and a video, and it is for Cypher Grove. You check out his channel. It is amazing. If you're into left-hand pathworkings and demons, he has a lot of great knowledge, gnosis, and I enjoy it. That is one of my favorite channels to watch. I learn a lot, and I learn a lot from his personal experiences too, which he does share, which is great to know one's experience firsthand. It helps to discern also, but it's best to discern what you're watching and what you're experiencing, reading, and what you do and what works and works not for you. But he did a video right before my birthday in January, hence the 111 in my channel name. I'm born on January 11th, so I'm proud to be a Capricorn. I have a Cancer moon, which often rules me and my emotions and energies more so, and of course as an Aquarius rising. So yes, interesting combo there, and a little just knowledge about myself, but try not to make this too long or lengthy. So the Serpent Ikons is a deck, a beautiful, lusty, empowering occult deck and tool for a magician to know. Basically, they use another term of that, but again, I'm not going into this. I cannot show many of these cards. So basically, as I go through this journey, I'm showing you the first one I just completed. I'm starting to move into the second one. Now, eventually, I'd like to consciously do the clip off, but at this point, I've been initiated into different parts and pathworking by the spirits and deities I walk with and work with and have respect for, to learn lessons, to grow, to get to the point I am, and to heal the witch wound, and to heal the wounds of being a woman, and the experiences I've had in this life and in the past to remember. That is part of why I'm doing this journey, is with the Serpent Ikons, which I created, okay? But again, you can create your whatever you want that works for you. As long as it works for you, hey, why the hell not, right? So this is a great deck. As you see, there's my meditation box. I often do mostly meditate in the morning before I work, and after I start my first parts of the day with my coffee. But yes, that's where I most do it, but I often do meditate here at my personal altar, one of many altars in this room. So with that being said, that's my meditation box. That's the first one I just completed, which is the Void card. That I can show, other ones I cannot show because they often depict things that YouTube and others may not find favorable. Oh well, whatever the hell, like I just said. So yes. So those I may not be showing along the journey, but I still will be going along the journey, doing an episode as I go through each of these. Now I have, before this gets too rambly, let's get into it. So this is for me to know myself better as a magician, to not be afraid to embrace my power the light, the dark, and mostly the gray in between. True magic is both light and dark, and is opportunistic. That's what magic is to empower, to heal, to know, to see beyond. And the occult is like that too. There is just so much beyond what this physical, everyday, mundane world has for us in our earthly experience, but also, yes. So, with that being said, here is the amazing guidebook for this deck. This is a pricey indie deck. Again, look up the Serpent Ikons. That's where the IKONS and just serpent, hence the serpent. If you watch any of my previous videos at all, or even for a hot minute, then you will know that I work a lot with serpent energy. And of course, for many reasons, Hecate, Lilith, Hades, and also Lucifer, Satan, whatever the case is, and just the Kundalini energy, the magic that's within myself and around me. So this, again, this pathworking is to better know myself, to help heal myself, to speak my truth and embody my truth. So this deck is, there's not much about it on the internet, like I said, on YouTube, in the YouTube universe, because again, this deck, a lot of it, the imagery can be. But this one is the Ouroboros, representing the void, the cycles of life, death, rebirth, and cyclical energies. As I said, I work with that. This card I liken to what would be the chaos of creation. So, and again, this video might be a little lengthy because, again, it's my first introduction. But here is the guidebook. That is who the creators are and where you can purchase it. And these are called publishers. So amazing. This guidebook is well crafted, well curated, and is so great. And it says this deck is one of the few that I found that is left-hand path geared in a true integral sense, meant to not be fake and facetious. Wow, I can't talk. Facetious? There we go. Yeah, I don't edit my videos. It is what it is. So, yeah. There is many on this. I did this for, let me look here at my beautiful journal. I started this on February 9th of 2025 in the waxing moon phase. Look at my beautiful journal here. Hence, Tanya loves black. So, yeah. No surprise, that's my favorite color, as is red. So you can see that, obviously, if you see the background a little bit peeking through the walls here in my altar room, or watching any of my previous videos. So I've been working on this pretty much for a month. I just finished out the first month. A lot of my stuff I have found out in this is, and it's going to help me to shed fears and work on, as I said, the witch wound, the woman wound, as I call it, the dark divine feminine, and just being myself and being the truth and not being what others expect me to perceive me to be, and doing my best not to feel the judgment and just showing up for myself, and of course embracing my true magic and integrating myself. I've lost myself in so many ways in this life and in my previous lives and things I've experienced. I have found that out in realm traveling, in the astral parts. I've reclaimed myself, which is Black Light has helped me last year and is still helping me and will continue to do so. But also working with my guides, my very powerful guides, as you can see flickering there in that candle. And also with the deities I work with, the entities, and just the path of enlightenment, truth, wisdom, and gnosis. Best to know thyself and know thy power, as I said, and to hail thyself. Therefore, you can be the best version or better version of yourself as we constantly evolve, as our life evolves, or hope to that we evolve. and not digress, as I mentioned in my last video. But yes, so what I found in this, I'm not going to read in this case today, at least my experience, but I'll give you just an overall quick expression. By meditation and realm travel and embracing the aspects of the Ouroboros there and of the void, the deep dark, the beginning, the creation, and how it affects in that seed, that egg you see in the center. If you zoom in and look at that card is that first one there I decided to display. Soon I'm just starting because, again, Friday night wrapped it up in my sort of dream, half-wake, half-dream astral travel experience. Often I do have those primarily in my sleep. I do have them in daily life too, but mostly they are brought in, or I'm brought in my sleep. I used to be really fucking scared of it. Now I fully embrace it. Because, and therefore there's a lesson, a gnosis for me, an acknowledgement, an affirmation, a truth, or a path, or answers, or all of the above, and what I need to shed. That's what this worked on to, is things I need to shed in my life experience of hiding behind what a mask, a facade that I carefully create and still create. Again, it is all about being cognitive and mindful and discerning. So it is about going back to my soul's origins, which is a long, long, long time ago. Many, many lives, not certain how many, but I've gotten glimpses to certain places where I belonged, and certain things I've experienced in that past month that have certainly answered things for me, enlightened me, and for the longing inside of me, my soul, for my power of me wanting to be myself and not being quiet and so meek, to stand up, to be an advocate for myself and for those and that which matters in my life, in my human experience, but also in my magic, and not finding that just because YouTube, the algorithm, or other people don't find me favorable in my personal everyday life, or on here, or just overall, whatever the case is, and that I know that I'm being a better version of myself, and I'm working on myself and facing my personal demons and making great friends with them, and hence I work with demons too, and have been. That's a fear I'm continuously working through and forward. Yes, I believe it stems from past life and, of course, conditioning in this life. And yeah, but we're not going to go too much into this. This is lengthy. So again, I journal as need be in my, beautiful journal I showed there. I typically work with a focus on this as need be. No, not every single day, as diligently, but as I'm called to, and trying to let my path and my guides guide me in my inner compass. My personal daemon, or higher self, daemon is Greek term, guide me in this. So again, this is just me being truthful, vulnerable, and holding myself accountable, that I made it through what I consider, I don't know, I'm not applying a specific thing to the meaning of each card, or to the, well, I'm not applying a timeline or strict circumstances or expectations, but more what I'm feeling is right for me. So this is sort of kind of like the clip-offs, but kind of not. Clip-offs would be way more intense, but I have already found out a lot of intensities, even in this past month, that I've already integrated in, and already what I've shed. So the guidebook, as I mentioned, has a lot of lovely things. I wish I could show. I flipped through and walked through the deck, but as you can see, you will see some cards along the way. This is helping me to acknowledge things that I probably would not have understood, or flashes of memories of truth, or deja vu in my life. But again, I want to face my fears. It will help me to acknowledge and integrate my anxiety, to claim my power as a woman in this human life experience, but also as a practitioner on the left-hand path, and not being afraid to do so, and to face everyday experiences and my traumas, and to let go what fucking needs to be let go. So my first month in that was not very difficult, to be honest. Again, some challenging moments, memories, and experiences, but again, a bit easier. So we'll see. The second one I'm moving into is the Daemon card. You'll see that in next wrap-up video. If you are interested, please, in this, I am going to be creating a playlist for that. And you like my rambles? Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps my channel grow. And with that, hail thyself, know thy power, and stay strange. Thanks for watching.